Hello everybody, AdizzPro here and welcome back to another top 10 mods for Minecraft. Today we will be going over the top 10 mods for Minecraft 1.12.2 in 2020 part 3. If this top 10 helps you out, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. As always, links for the mods in the description, and let's go ahead and start the video. At number 10 on our list for the top 10 mods for Minecraft 1.12.2 in 2020 part 3, we have Waila, also known as Here's What You Are Looking At. So what this mod does is, if you see in the top center of the screen, there's a little box that tells you what exactly you're looking at. So you see right here, it tells me that I'm looking at a grass block or just grass. And if we go down here, we have dandelion, andesite, stone, and you kind of get the point. This mod is really helpful if you have a lot of other mods installed, and it's also really helpful if, for say, you want to see what health a mob is at. So you see right here, we have donkey, and it is at full health. We have a cow. Over here, we have a bird from a different mod, and it's kind of damaged a little bit. It seems to have iron in its beak. That's strange, but you get the point. It just shows you what you're looking at, and it also shows you like where it's from. So right there you can kind of see that it said exotic birds. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 9. At number 9 on our list, we have back tools. Now what back tools does is it displays the tool that you previously had equipped on your back. So if I go ahead and pull out my bow, you can see that the sword will then go onto my back, and then I can still like use the bow as normally. And then when I want to switch back over to the sword, I just select it, and you can see the bow will go onto my back. One thing to note is that if you have a cape, that you have to disable the cape in order to see this. You can see, you have the bow, and then we switch back over, the bow will go back onto our back. Not a very big mod, but it's just a cool little feature, and that will be number 9 on our list. At number 8 on our list, we have Apotheosis. Now what this mod does is it adds in a whole bunch new enchantments in the game here. It also removes the cap on the amount of enchantments you can get from an enchant. So we see here, we enchant this, and then you see we get a whole bunch of enchantments. Mounted Strike, Scavenger, Rebounding, Knowledge of the Ages, and Corrupted. There's a lot of new things that it adds. It doesn't just add enchantments, it also adds new potions, arrows, and a whole lot of other things. So it's a really cool mod, adds in a lot of enchantments and stuff, and doesn't really get rid of the vanilla feel. So that was number 8 on our list, Apotheosis. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 7. At number 7 on our list, we have Calitra. Now what this does is it makes it so that you can combine elytras and chest plates. So this is going to be a very, very helpful mod if you cannot decide between which one that you want. So here you see I have a chestplate and an elytra on, and you see if we fall from a height, we will still be able to deploy our elytra while also having a chestplate on. So very helpful. This should also just be in Minecraft. Normally you should be able to have both, but this mod just does it for you. This also works with enchantments, so if you have an enchanted chestplate or mending on your elytra, you can combine those together and you will still get the enchantments you'd normally have. So that was number 7 on our list, Calitra. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 6. At number 6 on our list, we have camera obscura. Now what this does is it adds cameras to Minecraft. So say you want to have a picture of, I don't know, that. You can take out one of your 3 cameras. So you have the Polaroid camera, the digital camera, and the old camera. So I want to use the digital camera. All I have to do is shift and right click, and in here you can add a whole bunch of stuff. One thing that you do have to have is an SD card. So you want to put an SD card in there. And then you can also add filters to your camera. I'm just going to use it without filters. So if we go ahead and right click, it's going to go ahead and take a picture. And if we go over here, we can shift and right click, take out the SD card, and right click it into one of the frames. And you can see there, we have the picture that we just took. So if I go ahead and put the SD card back into the camera, I can say, I don't know, take a picture of these flowers right here. Just right click, and it'll snap a picture. Run over here to your frames, shift right click, take the SD card out, and put it in the frame, and you have to toggle between them, so I could just switch between them all. And there's also different types of cameras. So you have the Polaroid camera. So if we shift right click and then put in one of these and take a picture, it's going to do that, and then it's going to give us the picture. So if you run over here to here, and you see we have the picture there. Another thing you can do is you can put these into big picture frames like this. So that was number 6 on our list, camera obscura. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 5. At number 5 on our list, we have Mowzie's mobs. Now this mod adds in a whole bunch of more bosses to your game. So for example, here we have the, I'm not going to pronounce that, but it's basically a Venus flytrap, and it's going to try to eat you when you get close to it. So yeah, it's not that strong though, so it shouldn't be too hard to kill. We also have this thing, which is yeah, you have to be prepared for this. I'm just going to spawn in a whole bunch of them. We have a little tribe of guys, and it appears this guy doesn't like them. We have the Naga, which is not the same thing from the Twilight Forest. It's actually a dragon. We have a frost maw, which you kind of have to wake it up because it's, yep, there we go. And then it's going to get really mad at you. So you're going to find these guys all over your world. I mean, obviously they're going to be sticking to different biomes. Like you're going to find this guy in a snowy biome. You're going to find this guy in a dungeon. So that was number 5 on our list, Mowzie's mobs. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 4. At number 4 on our list, we have the exotic birds mod. Now, what this mod does is it adds in a whole bunch of exotic birds. So here we have a pigeon. Pigeon. We have a crane, penguin, seagull, robin, cardinal, toucan, vulture, and a cassowary. Of course, there's a whole bunch of more birds you can add. Some of these birds you can put in the cages. So here we have a toucan. If you just run over there and don't misplace it. I got a vulture, so apparently that can fit in there. If you put that down, you can see that the vulture is in the cage. Run over here to the cardinal. If you can click it, stop. There we go. And then we have a cardinal in the cage. And I'm pretty sure this works on almost every single bird. So super cool mod, adds in a whole bunch of new birds to your game and just kind of lightens up the world a little bit and adds some more sounds to your forest stuff. Honestly, I think there should be more birds in Minecraft, so this will be one step closer to getting that. So that was number 4 on the list, exotic birds. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 3. At number 3 on our list, we have the globe mod. Now what this mod does is it adds in globes to your game. So if you go ahead and get yourself a globe creator and put that down and then put a globe in there and you right click it, it's going to go ahead and start up. So what this mod does is it takes anything in this little blue area and it takes it into a globe. So once it does that, you come over here to your new globe. You can put down a globe stand and then put your new structure into there. And you'll see that the structure is inside of the globe. So this mod also works with different kinds of mobs and stuff. So if we go over here, put down the globe creator, put a globe in it, and then right click, I'm going to stand here and then me and these witches and this tree are going to be put into a globe. So there we have our globe. And of course, you're not actually going to go into it, but your character is going to go into it. So if we put down the globe stand and then put down the globe, you'll see in there that there's me. I have a camera inside. Okay, that's weird. And there's the witch and part of the tree. So what it does is it takes a 7x7 and then down 3, and it just takes that structure and puts it into the globe. So for example, if I want to put this little face right here into a globe, all I have to do is put down a globe creator, put a globe in it, and right click, and then eventually globe is going to break, and then we're going to get our globe, and then we're going to come over here and put it in there. And then in there you can see that we have ourselves a little face. So that was number 3 on our list, the globe mod. Really cool mod. And let's go ahead and take a look at number 2 on our list. At number 2 on our list, we have the portal gun mod. So this is probably one of the coolest mods, and it's just a portal gun in Minecraft. So if we will take our portal gun and say we want to get up there, all we have to do is right click and then look down at the bottom and left click, and you'll see that we well, you're gonna be a little bit careful. You drop down and you can see that we're up here now. Or say I want to get into there now, all I have to do is a left click. That's going to add the red one. Then I can right click right here and you'll see that if I do this, you can see me walking in through that portal. So that's really cool. This also works on mobs. So if I right click under that zombie and then I can just push him in, you'll see that he pops out up there. So as you can see, if I jump through here, it's going to switch my screen around actually, and it's going to pop me out from down here. So that's really cool. So as you can see, I'm falling infinitely through this, and if I ever want to get out of it, well, there's no getting out of this. I'm just going to be following infinitely, and it's like a never-ending elevator, like never-ending rooms. Another thing you can do, just like a portal, is if you hold down G, you can pick up mods. You can pick up mobs, and you can put them in portals. And you can also pick up blocks, too. I just found this out. I didn't know that. So that was number 2 on our list, the portal gun mod. Let's go ahead and take a look at number 1 on our list. At number 1 on our list, for the top 10 mods for Minecraft 1.12.2, we have the Biome Bundle mod. So this mod is very, very similar to Biomes of Plenty, and honestly, I think it might be even better than Biomes of Plenty. So this mod adds in a whole bunch of new biomes to your game. So here we have kind of a dead spruce forest. Up here, we have an elevated, looks like a dark oak forest. Down here we have another spruce forest, but this one isn't dead, and it's primarily made of coarse dirt. So you can see that this mod adds in a whole bunch of new biomes to your game. And honestly, there is a lot of different biomes, and you're not always going to be stuck in the same biome, kind of like you are in Biomes of Plenty. So here we have a spruce swamp, which is a weird combination, but also cool. And over here we kind of have a beach, and then we have some oak trees, and then we have a little bit of a desert, sort of, and then over here we have a mesa. So there's a lot of different biomes going around, and even here we have kind of like a gravel kind of build up going around the mesa. And this mod also surprisingly works with Biomes O Plenty, so if you want to combine the two, you can do that, and you're just going to get a lot of cool generation and biomes going around your world. So those were the top 10 mods for Minecraft 1.12.2 in 2020 part 3. If you enjoyed the video and it helped you out, go ahead, like the video and subscribe to the channel. That really helps me out, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be on Saturday. Goodbye.